perfect one. So once you get a little higher, what's the limits? Where is it where you become, where the doctors start to put you on medicine? 135 over 85. So once you get to above 135 over 85, they're going to start talking about putting you on medicines. But don't let them talk you into this unless you know you're not going to change your lifestyle. Because once you get on blood pressure medicine and you're not going to change your lifestyle, you need to permanently take your medicine, your blood pressure medicine. And don't try to skip, because studies are showing that people who skip their blood pressure medicine develop Alzheimer's, because you're not giving the body that blood that it needs to go to the brain every day. So it's like, oh, I'm hungry today. Why am I hungry today? The brain is saying, what's happening? Oh, no blood pressure pill. So blood can't go up to the brain, and it starts to die out. So we need to watch our diet, our blood pressure, our cholesterol, diabetes, that's another factor, risk factor for having this, chronic kidney disease, any heart condition, a history of rheumatic fever. Now, this is something that I really wanted to talk about also. Rheumatic fever. Do y'all remember having that as a child? Who had that as a child? How did you get that? Okay. So, sometimes people have really bad strep throat. And parents, you got to be very diligent. If you hear your child say, oh, I got a bad throat, sore throat, and a really high fever, and then days after you see that their hands are turning like a snake, they've got a scaly skin, that is a true strep infection. And if it's not treated, that strep throat can cause rheumatic fever and rheumatic valve disease. So that's why you have like about 14 million people with valve disease. A lot of these are because of untreated or undertreated strep throat. So be careful when your children say they have strep throat and have high fevers, they don't eat, they are weak, and really, really look sick. Take them to the doctor and have them tested, because it could be strep that needs to be treated very aggressively. Alrighty, so again, let's, as much as possible, let us remember that the Lord wants us to prosper and be in health. And again, we can do things to help our bodies, okay? No smoking, no drinking, which is not difficult for us, but if you have family friends that you know about, keeping our weight under control, our stress, managing our stress, giving it to the Lord, and drinking lots of water, doing our exercises, and trusting in God. Trusting in God is a very good pill. Take it 3 times a day. Okay. So your elder here wants to know what makes me qualitative to do this. I'm a family nurse practitioner, almost 30 years. and critical care nurse for 13 years. So I've been in this business for a while. Um, but I'm also praying this month because I am going to be practically stuck here in Florida. I should have been out of the country. This is the month I'm going to pray that the Lord will give me the time and the energy to focus on doing um, a, a health population study of Citra. And so I'm going to be calling on a few of you to go with me to Citra or be here in Citra so that we can go ahead and, in the meantime, if you can do this to help me out, how many clinics are in the area? Because I'm trying to get Advent Health to come in this area. I'm trying to get Interfaith to come into this area. Um, and other organizations to come into this area. But I need to have a study, a population study of how many clinics are in this area. We know there's no hospital. But how many clinics, how many pharmacy, we know there's one fire department. But these are the things that I need to know, and then the rest I'll get on the computer as far as the age range, the income, and education level, and all the barriers that might be part of our health, will be part of the health study. So may the Lord continue to work with us as we let our light shine. Amen.
Good morning, church. Pleasant Sabbath. You know, I don't think we're going to have much time to sing songs today, but as Sister Mason was talking to us about health, I thought to myself, will this be really, really, really annoying to some of y'all adults if y'all entertain us and maybe do Father Abraham? So, Father, I, Father Abraham really kind of gets our bodies moving. We won't do the whole thing. We'll probably do it in groups, like let's do it to both hands at the same time, etc. And that will kind of get some blood moving and so forth. And that's also